And we're here. Oh, I think you're still muted, Natalie.
All right, let's do it one
There
more
we
time.
go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first AMA. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Natalie. I am the CCO of ECIO, and the gentleman right here, he is Robert, our marketing support. He's actually the one that has been talking with you guys, so please be nice to him. And for today, Rob and I will be the host for today AMA. Hey, Rob, what's up? How's it going?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. Happy we got our AMA together. I guess we're the first two official faces of ASIO today. And yeah, I think there's many people who have some burning questions that they want us to ask. And this is a good time to do that right before our pre-show tomorrow. So yeah, let's do it.
Right. I heard from the team that we have received tons of questions, tons of requests for this live, and finally today is the day. And yeah, Robert and I, we have gathered some questions from the community, and we'll try our best to answer as best as we can. So before I begin, I know that we are still in a very early state of development. However, we have over like 10,000, 20,000 early supporters. And all I can say is that you guys mean so much to us. So thank you so much for supporting and sending love to us. Uh, for those who are already here, once again, welcome to our first AMA. And please feel free to hit that up and drop the comments down below. And our team will pick up these questions and we will answer them through the live stream. And before I start, there are a few things that I would like to mention. So the main iteration of having this AMA is that we would like to clear some misunderstanding and miscommunication in the community, that people are sort of concerned for our partners, our backers, our auditors, and trust issue like who are the developers and who are you guys, like they are like really want to see us, want to know more about us. So these will be the topic that we would like to address today. But what we want to do in this AMA is actually to share with you guys more about our project, on what exactly we're doing, and the passion behind the game. And most importantly, we want to be more engaging with you. So once again, don't forget to leave us comment so we can check it and then we can answer right away. Um, Important point to make here. Toward the end of AMA, we have some announcement for pre-sale participation. Yep.
They're going to be a good news or a bad news?
Definitely a great meal, but please wait until the end of AMA. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Yep. So once again, for those who just joined, please leave some comments and feel free to drop any questions. Our team will pick it up and then we will answer all the questions that you guys have. And our team, there's always there standby. They'll support you. Mm. And yeah, I think it's the time. Shall we just dig it in?
Let's do it. Yeah, I think we should maybe start with one of the most asked questions. And that's about our team. Who are we? What did we do? How did we come together? And yeah, what is the history behind everybody? So yeah, if you want to kick off with that, Natalie.
Right, right. Um, we are a team of 12 with the mixed nationalities, and we have developer from Thailand, we have the community from Singapore, we have the marketing support from China, Spain, and Netherlands. And as far as I consult with our business and legal advisor, we are tentatively incorporating our business in Singapore. And so there are also some questions that want to know like how we know each other. Uh, how do I put it? Actually, how do we know each other? Uh, okay, let me put it this way. Um, I think we are all gamers who has been investing and playing many NFT game project, and also like we earn and then we got scammed, many stuff going on. But then what we feel is that GameFi project is not the level of fun yet. So we just want to bring the GameFi experience to the new level of fun as equally entertaining as the traditional game experience like OG game that we play. So let me just introduce our CEO, Sebastian. He is a lover of sci-fi fiction, and apart from being the serial entrepreneur, writing comics and coming up with a storylines of the game is something he's so passionate about, and I would say that he's incredibly talented. We also have the in-house designers who design all the cute characters. They are originally the NFT creator. And moving on to the development team, our developers have known each other for uh, how many years? I I believe it. They say like 5 years. Like they know each other for so long, and one of them also one of the main game developers. He have his own game studio where he develops several gameplays for the market, and he also received the animation champion award from UN as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty wow, like interesting. And another two, and also another two developers of us. Uh, yes, and they are the co-founders of their own software company who are the NFT trader and gamers, and they are the passion-driven developers, and they have been involved in many blockchain projects that they develop like infrastructures for those clients as well. And our marketing team, especially our CMO, Mr. T, and Robert here, has been working together for many projects, and they are from the entertainment industry. Mr. T have his own in-house agency, and Rob, maybe you just want to jump in and introduce a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so like you said, I'm Robert. I have mainly worked in the entertainment industry on the music and the talent management part. Part of that was working with the agency who also worked with esports, where I got some experience and getting in the digital side of the entertainment industry. And also a big part of that was marketing. Through the events and the marketing, I also got in touch with T. We got to work together. Eventually, we got to talk about this project ECIO. I got super excited about it, and I just jumped on board, and that's how I ended up here.
Great. So for me, previously I was working in a tech startup company in the project management team. So I also have the background working in the marketing and advertising like you do, and uh, that's what happens before I start this project. And I think that's pretty much about us. Is there? I'm wondering, is there any comments though?
I don't think we got any comments from the chat yet. What I did see is I got a question and we got it on the private Telegram. Um, Somebody's asking here, why are the developers or the CEO not in this AMA at the moment?
Well, let me see. Say a comment. So I would say that as a CCO myself, I will have to represent my role, like represent the project. But then CEO and developers are very handful, so it's hard for them to put everybody together in the same frame. And by the way, in the near future, our CEO and other teams, they will be allocating to the other AMA as well. There will be like as a guest, or there might be them like hosting something like what we do now. So please stay tuned.
All right, thank you. Do we have any other questions at the moment? Just Taiwan support. Thank you from Typhoon.
Oh,
Asia
thank
to the
you.
moon. That is definitely where we want to go. Okay,
Okay.
so we're still.
Um,
We got
yeah,
another question here from Lawrence. Can we see some gameplay pictures and can we have more precision about the IDO and the marketplace launches?
I think that
So
it
I
would
think
be something
uh,
that we
you,
are going to discuss later in the live. Yeah, are we
yeah, I
going to?
think we should bring the IDO and the marketplace up a little bit further down the line in this chat. And for the gameplay pictures, Lawrence, if you go to our website, acio.space, there is at the moment a demo live where you can play 1 minute of the game. This is one part that we already have available and where you can check so far. And we will be releasing more teasers and pictures of the gameplay, somewhere soon.
Well, I also see the questions from Tazan. He said that what is ECIO different from the other NFT gaming? Well, I think that will be something you definitely cover further on. So yeah, how about we moving on? And Rob, do you want to continue the topics of what exactly we are working on and what is ECIO and giving me more detail about our project? How about that?
Yeah, of course. So, like you said, all of us, we are big fans of everything related to DeFi, NFTs, and gaming. And how we got together is, just by combining our passions in that and our passions for adventure, for gaming, for blockchain, and of course, space, since we are a space game. We wanted to combine all of that in a project that allows people who share those same interests to join our journey. And we also think it's very important to have a gaming experience that emphasizes the joy of gaming and not just having a repetitive action when you play and not just to gain a profit. So the game itself, it's an action adventure game and it takes place in the ACIO universe and it rotates basically about around your own space warriors. So the space warriors, you need to make your own space crew with them. You need at least 3 of them to play the game. And you can play with up to 6 warriors total. All the warriors, all the equipment, everything that you can gather in the game, these are in the form of NFT assets, and these can be traded on our own marketplace, which we will launch also in the future. To get the space warriors, you can do this through a lottery, through a airdrop, or as a mystery box. As a mystery box loot. And later on in the game, when you already started, you're also able to craft them through genomic fragments, which you can get by, also by loot drops in the game. That is in short what the game is and how you can play it. I think we got a couple more questions popping up here.
Uh, I just want to address the question from the Discord that I see so far. They asked that how much I need issue token to create one team. Could you elaborate more on that?
Yeah, so to fully play the game, you will need 3 warriors. We will post a little bit more detail about this later tonight. But to get these 3 warriors, you could, for example, get them out of the mystery boxes. To get 3 warriors out of the epic mystery boxes, you will need about 4 of them. And this will come down to about, let's say, between $220 to $240. We did make the game more accessible at the entry level. So the first part of the game, the first chapter, which I will explain more about, you can also play this with 1 warrior. And the game will provide you 2 more warriors. These 2 warriors, they are not NFTs, and they will also be taken back from you after you finish with the first chapter. And at that point, you will need to have your own team of 3 warriors in total. Yeah, and as said, you can get the warriors through mystery boxes, through the lottery, and also you can get them through the marketplace or by genomic fragments.
So I see here they say that will multi-accounts be allowed?
No, we will not allow multiple accounts per player. You will have one account that you can play at a time. We will also not allow the rotation of NFTs, so people can transfer their characters to another account, so you can play and yeah, avoid basically our rule that you cannot play multiple accounts per player. We are, however, preparing a scholarship program system so investors can scale up and recruit scholars to run their team.
Okay, right. And yeah, I just bring this up as a question as a and what? I see this. Let me just read it out. Let me just read this out from the Discord. They say that, okay, I saw you are planning to make the tournament and competition in the future. How in depth is the gameplay going to be allowed competitively in this game? I think that's interesting question.
Interesting question for sure. Yeah, I think we can take a few more questions from the chat, and then I will jump on a little bit more explanation about the gameplay, and I will cover many parts about yeah, what we will do with the gameplay in the first phase and the second phase, the different game modes that we have, and so on.
Boost Jill say hello, Robert and Natalie. Hello. Hi, everyone. All right, then maybe let me see what else. So,
yeah, I see Ariel Layton also has a few questions about the gameplay and the flow of everything. Yeah, let me cover this. I think I should continue with yeah, with the gameplay itself and how we view the game. So the goal of us is to create, well, the goal of the game is to create your own space rule, and you need to set out to conquer the universe. While you're doing that, you can battle other space crews, you can beat missions, you can collect resources and protect your own territory. There are 4 main clans. Those are the main characters, which are the Solarians, the Andromedians, the Sculptans, and the Mercenaries. Each of these clans, they have their own unique strengths, their own weapons, and their own buffs. With the launch of the alpha game in December, there will be availability to play the game from a desktop or a laptop, and there will be 2 game modes available. And so you can only play it in a browser at the point of launch. The game modes that we have, the first one is Adventure. This is player versus environment based mode, where you have to explore the Andromeda galaxy. There will be, I think, 4 chapters at launch, and each chapter has 12 maps. So that is a total of 48 maps that you can play. Each chapter have about, I think it's 20 units with a boss level enemy that you have to battle and also have to defeat. And how you're going to do that, how you're going to approach it, this is determined by your character's unique build and the unique skills and all the equipment that you have. So at launch, this alpha version has 48 maps, and the story of that maps will be correlated with a comic version of the game, which I will tell you more about later as well. And the second game mode that we have, that is the Battle Arena, which is the PvP experience, where you just battle other players and you compete in the Warrior Hall of Fame. There's going to be a daily and a weekly ranking for the top players, with also rewards for those players in the end. All the battles that you play, either if it's in the battle mode or the adventure mode, you're going to be rewarded. The rewards that we have are like Prima tokens, ECIO tokens, genomic fragments, or blueprint fragments. pretty detailed. There is more information about it in our white paper, also about all the plans and everything. So I want to refer everybody to that as well. Yeah, these rewards, they will be dropped randomly, so you can just have a shot to get everything. Yeah, what's more? Yeah, so the alpha will release in December, and then the beta and the gamma release, there's going to be more features like survival. We have Guild Wars, we have co-op online, where you can play with your friends, team up, and battle together. What more? Uh, you will be able to build your own planets, to have your own planets, customize these, have your own little game modes on that, invite other players over who can pay you to do these game modes and earn their money there. And we will have a mobile compatible system also with, I think it's the gamma mode, sorry, the gamma launch of the game. Yeah.
Mhm. Right. I have seen the comments from the Tipagon. Tipagon asks, "What makes your game stand out from the rest?" So I think it's something that you can explain more about our goal and differences. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great question. Also for the people who are just catching on. So what we think important in our game is the enjoyment of the game, the experience of the game. We see many games, yeah, of course, which are great. Many games that are doing well, but there are also many games where when you play it, it's just repetitive. You just need to click the same buttons and do it continuously for an hour just to make money. And for us, playing games is supposed to be fun, right? Like originally you play games to out of enjoyment, to relax, to do whatever. What is unique about ECIO is that our focus is on making the game enjoyable. That is one of our main priorities. You can see this translated to our game modes like the co-op that I mentioned before, where you can play together with your friends. The modes like Guild Wars. I'm not going to say too much about those modes yet because they are in our beta launch. Yeah, we also have a lot of stuff in our backstory. We're gonna expand with things like comics, which have the whole backstory of the ACL universe, of all the clans, of all the wars that have taken place, and this is also connected with the whole game. So everything that happens in the game, there is an explanation for in the comics. Yeah, we will have collectibles that you can buy of your favorite characters, of your favorite NFTs, and these will be shipped to your home and you can set them in your collection. And we will have so much more that we feel is such an addition to the game that just makes it a story-rich experience for everybody.
Wow, that's pretty much, yeah. So also one more question from the chat. How much I need is your token to create one team?
Yeah, so that, like we just explained, I think it depends a little bit because you can get your warriors on different modes. You need 3 warriors to win, sorry, to play. If you will get these through mystery boxes, you will just go out directly, buy mystery boxes, the epic versions. It's going to cost you about, I think, $220 to $240. And then you can play every mode of the game right away at launch. If you buy just one character, you just want to start the game a little bit limited, you'll be able to play the first chapter with one character. If you buy this in a mystery box, it's going to set you back, I think it's about $60, something like that. You'll be able to play it. Later in the game, if you don't want to jump in right away, whenever the game is launched, everybody has bought their characters, have been playing, they have been minting new parts that are ended up in the marketplace. People can also go out there and see what is available for whatever price and put their characters together like that.
Hmm. Well, that's pretty much in detail. I don't know what to add on. Like you have included a lot in the detail.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's just so much to talk about the game basically. And like I said, there's many NFT games out there and there's millions of players that enjoy them and the development is great to see. I think there's a lot of people who just got in touch with crypto by playing these games. People who never ever even thought about crypto before. I think it's a very accessible gateway to start exploring the possibilities of these games and everything that it brings with them. Yeah, we are, however, convinced that playing games need to be fun, and if the game isn't fun, then there is only going to be an incentive to play the game, which are profits. And if people only play the game for profits, they're not going to stay for long. They're going to buy whatever they need to get in. They're going to take back their investment. They may be taking a little bit of profit, and then they will move on to the next easy money thing. And sure, profits are important. Everybody wants to make some money. But in the long run, we want you to look forward to logging in into ECIO, to be excited to start your battles, to start trading your NFTs, to be proud on the collection that you have, to customize your own planet, and to get rewarded with the profits on top of that. So yeah, with our story-rich gameplay, we feel that in the current atmosphere, there is definitely room for a game that can engage people on a different level of what's currently available. And with our game, we think it's a very fun game. It's exciting gameplay elements. We really put our focus on this immersive gaming experience with a story-rich gameplay. And yeah, like I said, we're also expanding the whole ECIO ecosystem to the physical world with these comics, with the collectibles, with animations that highlight the comics and the storylines, and yeah, our unique features that I mentioned, the co-op multiplayer modes and the guild wars. So I think everything sounds pretty incredible, and we're very excited to show the final game to everybody, and also the alpha release that is coming up in December. I think everybody's just gonna love it a lot.
Yeah, pretty sure, pretty sure.
Let me see in the chat if there's something. The tokens we had. Lawrence is not whitelisted. So the whitelist is actually for the pre-sale. We will have our IDO in November, after which you will be able to buy into the game as well. We will post more information about this at a later point in time. Tyson, will there be ranking matches for better rewards? There will be ranking systems and there will be rewards, and we are not going to say too much about this now. This is something that we're going to show you at a later point also.
I think it can spoil a little bit that I heard that if you team up with your friends and you play, like, for example, like a team of 6, then definitely the reward will be higher. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Yeah, don't spoil too much. How to earn profit from playing ECIO? Yeah, so the things that you can get, which are the Lacrima tokens, the ECIO tokens, the NFTs, all of these, you can get them in the game by battling and by winning from either other players or from the enemies that you have to battle in the chapter missions. All of these, you can swap them out to the marketplace, and you can trade them in, sell them or trade them in for money, for fiat. Yeah. Uziel, I didn't make the whitelist. I feel like I'm at a disadvantage. What all can I still do to get in and get characters early? So the whitelist is unfortunately closed. We don't want to overflood it by having tons of people. It is a limited event, so sorry you missed it. But like I said, there will be another shot for you in November when our IDO launches.
Mm-hmm. And there is a question like guild, like it's gonna be a guild or clan or boss raid or event, stuff like that. So I'll just answer in order. So do we have guild? Yes, we have. And do we have clan? Yes, also have as well. And for the boss raid, yes, and boss will drop the higher rare item too. And for the event, let me talk with the team. So I think I think we're going to have some events like this, like AMA, either on our channel or the AMA with other partners, which I think our marketing team will be announcing soon, probably today or on the following days, I think. I don't know. Yeah, and shall we move on?
Yeah, let's do that.
Uh,
Yeah, so I think we also have many questions about tokenomics, about the economy of the game. Is there the vesting period and so on? Is that something that you can share about it right now?
right. I would say that you can actually check the detail of the token allocation and circulation in our white paper. We actually have everything there. I'm not sure whether I can share it now. Whether I can share the screen. Can I? I'm not sure. Can I share? Um,
I will post the link again
yeah, I think
after
that's
this
great.
AMA. We'll just drop it in our channels. We drop it on the Telegram, on the Discord channel, so everybody
Right.
can have a look at it.
Right. You can just go to our website and there is a button for white paper and go down to the tokenomic, and we actually just include everything like updated, like latest updated, and there will be the like token circulation, there will be the initial stabilization liquidity, like or ISL, and there will be the estimated token circulation before 1 year. So we have pretty much everything there. But then, let me try to find a way to just answer this in short because it's actually like pretty much in detail. Uh, So yeah, just once again, you can actually go to our white paper. It's a lot of things that you can learn there, which I'm not going to go through in detail today. By the way, in short answer, the first month after IDO liquidity, the liquidity will goes live, and we will allocate only 25% of the IDO and pre-sale token to the market, with the token that players can receive from the gameplay, and the token from the VC and the dev pool will be locked for at least 1 month and wasting according to the different functions. And I also want to add more about the token burning. So we will release the gachapon feature that will allow the token holders to burn their token in the exchange of receiving the random rewards. And based on our projection, this feature can burn over 50% of the IDO token. Yep. Uh, Is there any further comments, Rob?
I think I missed one here. Let me scroll a little bit up from Evgeny. Why do you have 20,000 followers on Twitter, but only 4 to 20 likes under these posts? Well, our activity on Twitter is limited. We don't have too much content to post yet. We try to be as engaging as possible. This will level out. We have a lot of exciting things coming up for you guys. We have a lot of content that we can share over the next few weeks, and I'm pretty sure everywhere will blow up with engagement after seeing what we have in store for you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
I saw some question about the community in Vietnam. So we are working at the moment on moderators because we don't speak every language, unfortunately. We are vetting some people who can be moderators of different channels of the most requested languages. As soon as we have this and we feel comfortable with the right person in place for this, then we will launch some more official channels where you can also find all the information in the language that you wish um, to receive this. Yeah.
I aware of the time. It's been 42 minutes, so I think we are toward the end of the section of today AMA. Uh, Let me just mention a little bit about like backers and audits and partners, as I see a lot of comment from the chat. Uh, I would say that we totally understand that partners and backers are very important in terms of credibility, definitely. And just want to let you know that in the beginning of our project, we put the priority to the to making game fun, and we think a lot about the customer insight. We have done a lot of research to make sure that we come up with the, the, the strong like game structure. And then just recently, I personally have been reaching out to many partners, and we actually has been in contact with many of them as well. So I believe that probably tonight or in the few days we will have an announcement about our upcoming partners for sure. But let me see what else I can add more. Uh, Let me think.
think some about the security and the audit.
Right,
Something you can
right.
share about it.
Okay, let me think a bit. Okay, regarding to the security and audit questions, I think we have already reached to some respectable auditor. Certic is definitely one of them. And just so you know that the audit process requires several pieces of information to be prepared for both ends. So it will not be fast. So we'll try our best to make it quick, and we can assure you that this audit process will be done before IDO. Yeah.
Let me see. I got some good question here. Is this recorded and can I watch it again later? Yes, the whole AMA is recorded and we will post this on our YouTube channel. As soon as it is online, we will also post it again on our channels and make sure you can watch it back. How do you promote this game to people all over the world to reach you? Because there are only 5,000 whitelists. Well, we have 2,000 whitelists maximum, not 5,000.
And
The
we are.
marketing.
Sorry.
Sorry,
You go
Natalie.
on. Yeah, good. You
Oh, I think,
okay?
yeah, okay. So yeah, the marketing, this is definitely in progress. We are running, we are working very hard on everything. The pre-sale was a important milestone for us to get together. We did that. The game alpha is also a very important aspect which we are working on right now. We are also talking with several marketing agencies who can collaborate with us and make everything work more fluidly and way bigger for everybody to see and enjoy our game.
And also just want to add a little bit that we has been in touch with some IDO platforms, not just only one, but like more than 5 of them. And also we have the INO campaign coming soon as well. So I think that would be the part that we expand our community to different platforms and expose ourselves to more users. Yeah. So I would say that the pre-sale values is just only part of it, just the beginning of us. Yeah. Is there any further questions? If there is no further ado, I think that here comes to the most important part that we would like to make an announcement of the pre-sale. So participants who purchase with a full amount of 50,000 ECIO tokens will receive the common mystery box as a complimentary. And the box will arrive at your address within 12 hours after the pre-sale. So yeah, I think that's a good news, and that is all from me.
Awesome. Yeah, also now you mentioned the mystery boxes. We're going to share some more information about these boxes as well. I know this is another question that we got many, many times. Right after this AMA is finished, we are going to post some information on that online, and you can check a lot of exciting details there too. As for these AMAs, we will start doing them more. I think there is another one tomorrow, but this is in which language, Natalie?
In Thai.
In Thai, right? Okay. Well, we have another Chinese coming up. There's going to be a few different AMAs in a few different languages. And we will just be back here, of course, to be more engaging with everybody, talk about different subjects. So every question that you have, everything that you want us to talk about, to answer, share it with us. Keep sending them to us. We see them. We are working on them, and we'll definitely get back to you with them.
Right. So I think that's all. That's all from us. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for staying us until the end. I hope that you all enjoy our AMA today. Yeah. Any last word? Anything you want to mention before we go, Robert?
No, I think we're good. Yeah, I'm happy we were able to share some more details. Uh, Boost, one final word. I love to support and build community here in the Philippines. Yeah, reach
Oh,
out to us. I mean, do an application. We look at everything, like I said, and we'll see if anything is possible. So, thank you, everybody. First AMA done. Thank you, Natalie, and see everybody the next time.
thank you so much. Thank you for love and support. We'll keep up with the good work. Wait until the next AMA. Bye bye, everyone. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.